Hello and welcome back. I'm Rico. Today we are reading more of the Silence Dogood letters written by none other than Benjamin Franklin. If you would like to hear any of the previous letters, please follow the links in the description. Now, let's get into the letters. Silence Dogood letter number 11, August 20th, 1722. Neque lecita menteria este, meame amicum visire. Plautus. To the author of the New England Courant. Sir, from a natural compassion to my fellow creatures, I have sometimes been betrayed into tears at the sight of an object of charity, who, by a bare relation of his circumstances, seemed to demand the assistance of those about him. The following petition represents in so lively a manner the forlorn state of a virgin well stricken in years and repentance, that I cannot forbear publishing it at this time, with some advice to the petitioner. To Mrs. Silence Dogood. 1. That your petitioner, being puffed up in her younger years with a numerous train of humble servants, had the vanity to think that her extraordinary wit and beauty would continually recommend her to the esteem of the gallants, and therefore, as soon as it came to be publicly known that any gentleman addressed her, he was immediately discarded. 2. That several of your petitioner's humble servants, who upon their being rejected by her, were, to all appearance, in a dying condition, have since recovered their health and been several years married, to the great surprise and grief of your petitioner, who parted with them upon no other conditions, but that they should die or run distracted for her, as several of them faithfully promised to do so. 3. That your petitioner, finding herself disappointed in and neglected by her former adorers, and no new offers appearing for some years past, she has been industriously contracting acquaintance with several families in town and country, where any young gentlemen or widowers have resided, and endeavored to appear as conversable as possible before them. She has likewise been a strict observer of the fashion, and always appeared well dressed. And the better to restore her decayed beauty, she has consumed above £50 worth of the most approved cosmetics, but all won't do. Your petitioner therefore most humbly prays that you would be pleased to form a project for the relief of all those penitent mortals of the fair sex that are like to be punished with their virginity until old age for the pride and insolence of their youth. And your petitioner, as in duty bound, shall ever pray, etc. Margaret Aftercast. Were I endowed with the faculty of matchmaking, it should be improved for the benefit of Miss Margaret and others in her condition, but since my extreme modesty and taciturnity forbids an attempt of this nature, I would advise them to relieve themselves in a method of friendly society, and that already published for widows, I conceive would be a very proper proposal for them, whereby every single woman, upon full proof given of her continuing a virgin for the space of 18 years, dating her virginity from the age of 12, should be entitled to £500 in ready cash. But then it will be necessary to make the following exceptions. 1. That no woman shall be admitted into the society after she is 25 years old, who has made a practice of entertaining and discarding humble servants, without sufficient reason for doing so, until she has manifested her repentance in writing under her hand. 2. No member of the society who has declared before two credible witnesses that it is well known she has refused several good offers since the time of her subscribing shall be entitled to the £500 when she comes of age, that is to say, 30 years. 3. No woman who, after claiming and receiving, has had the good fortune to marry, shall entertain any company with encomiums on her husband, above the space of 1 hour at a time, upon pain of returning 1/2 the money into the office for the first offence, and upon the second offence to return the remainder. I am, sir, your humble servant, Silence Dogood. I hope you enjoyed this bit of history with me. If you found this interesting and would like to hear more or had an opinion you would like to share, please leave a like and comment on the video. Thanks again for stopping by. God bless, and farewell for now.